Konnichiwa. Good morning. What are you laughing at? Good morning. I think it's Japanese for welcome back. Episode 2 on the MR2. It's Saturday morning. It's quite mild today, but a bit windy, a bit breezy, which is starting to do me in already, to be honest, the wind. But haven't done anything since we last filmed. Just got a few things kind of ready. You will see I've got a battery hooked up this morning. I've been here about half an hour, and if we come round here, I've reconnected the HT leads and fitted the spark plug in there. I've put in down its neck here, in there, yep, half a tin of Easy Start, and I've tried it and it doesn't start. So come round here, Nate. Oh, it's getting a bit grey. Yeah. Oh, I've got the keys. Where's the keys? I've put the keys down somewhere. Oh, key. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Right. You have to come in a bit. So, the first problem I've got, switch it on. If you look in here, Nate, I've got no lights at all. So it's on. It's switched on. I've got nothing. Everything's dead. Windows are dead. Door lock's dead. Everything is dead. The lights work, actually. There we go. You see the light has come up and it's switched on. I can see the reflection on the car.
In the front.
What are you doing?
I was trying to go around.
So I can see the reflection. And hopefully that'll go down. Yep, that's gone down. So the light works, but nothing in here seems to work. Clock's not on. Oh, hang on. I'm going to try this now. Yep, fan's not on. So nothing in here works at all. So I need to try and figure out what that is. I hate electrical stuff. And there's no Haynes manual for this. There is some stuff online. So I'm at a bit of a loss, and I have restored, I think I said last time, I have restored Mark 1s, but not a Mark 2, and it's a little bit more complicated, so I need to try and figure out what's going on there. Now, in terms of starting it, turn it over. Nothing. Put the Easy Start down, reconnect everything, and like I said, it's not, I'm not getting any kind of bark or anything like that I was hoping for. So I don't know if I've got spark or not. But for the time being, I think what I'm going to do today, because it's horrible, the weather, today and tomorrow, is just give the car a good clean. If you look over here, it's all manky and what have you. And so I'm going to give the car a good clean out in the engine bay. I'm going to spray some plus gas on some of the things that I'm going to get to. Give it a little clean out inside here. It's all cobwebs and horrible as well. And have a bit of a think. If there's any experts out there who know where to look, because I haven't Googled this out yet, I will obviously Google it. Why I'm getting nothing. Let me know if you've got an idea. There is a wire, it looks like a ground, I guess, hanging off. Try to ground it against something. It doesn't make any difference. I don't know if it makes any difference. I found this in the door, which is for the lights. But that's stiff. Don't even know how you turn it. How do you turn it? I don't know. Oh, there. Right, which is for the lights, which connects up to. See that there, Nate? I could actually just plug it in, couldn't I? Should I do that? I don't know. Was it? Oh, anything? No, didn't think so. So yeah, that's the plan. Just give it a clean out and get prepped probably for the fuel pump. I'll go ahead with the fuel pump. Apparently I need to strip this all out to access the connections for the sender unit and for the fuel pump as well. So I could check that there's actually, at that point I could check that we're getting power, and then everything else is underneath. If anyone else has got any advice, if by the end of the video I haven't sussed out what's going on, let me know where to start looking. It was a parts car. It could be that some sort of relays or parts have been taken off that control all the interior stuff. It could be wet, who knows. That's it for now, I think, Nate. We'll do some cleaning. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you can't wait. Got some other jobs actually for the new viewers. Very quickly, I'll just introduce you. We're going to go this way, Nate. So you might have seen it in the background. This is my granddad's MG midget. Really nice, lovely little thing actually, quite tidy. Yeah. Under here is an MG BGT. Excuse me, an MG BGT, which is, as you can probably tell, is in need of a lot of work. We're going to be taking the cover off this maybe today, tomorrow, or maybe next weekend, just to tidy it because it's flapping around a little bit, and we'll just see if we can do something a bit better with it. And over here, we'll go the long way around. Come on. We've got a chassis from a Triumph Spitfire, engine and gearbox on, and over there is the tub and the shell of the Triumph Spitfire. So lots of things going on. We'll be doing videos on all of these cars at some point. Probably start doing some videos on this soonish, running alongside the MR2 videos as we do a little bit on this and a little bit of that. There's some work we're going to do on the midget, some interior work, and at some point next year, when this is done, start on the MGB GT. Right, I'm going to get the cleaning gear out and have a bit of a Google and things like that today, and then we'll pick this up shortly. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Arigato.
Adios.
Adios. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
You're supposed to say konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
What we're doing today, Nathaniel?
Today we're gonna be doing more work on the car. Today is Sunday, 9 AM kind of, or 10, I don't know. We're doing more work on the car. There's, as you can see right here, we've done some improvements. We gave it a little polish. Yeah, and we cleaned it, cleansed it. As you can see right here, look at that vibrant little colour. Yeah, pretty clean. Come over here. We've got some work to do on the bonnet. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they call it a frunk.
A frunk.
I think it's an American term.
Oh, we've polished this part. Very good. Come over here.
I'm coming.
Also, this part, we've painted this part, so it's white.
We've already covered that.
So
You saw the loop.
so we could overlay that little hole that's been put in here. Here's what else. We still got to work on this little patch right there. Ugly ass. And yeah. Oh yeah, and also this little bubbly part. Yes.
I see that very well. There you go.
And that's all for now.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Oh, it's cold down here, out the sun. Yeah.
And that's it.
Hello, good morning. Konnichiwa. Welcome to day 2 of Cosmetic AC. It's nicer in the sun. It's a lovely Sunday morning. The sun is out, although it is very, very chilly. So just picking up from yesterday, I can't remember what we did yesterday. Tried to get the car running. Found out that we've got no power. So what I did was just give the car a good scrub just on the outside and cleaned all in here, and I've cleaned the engine bay out a little bit. Should we have a quick look? Really nothing good to tell. Just give it a good spray in there. So probably got water in all the electrics now, which would be helpful. So we're just going to carry on. I had some other things to do, so we were here till about 2 o'clock-ish yesterday afternoon. About 4 hours cleaning it, scrubbing it and that. Still got the inside to do. I've sort of cleaned it out. I'll give it a hoover, but I just want a quick wipe around and then I'm not going to go daft. Just a quick wipe up. I was having a bit of a Google about this power off. It's kind of distracting me, and I just don't like electrics on cars. When you go on forums, everyone answers a mechanical question and everyone's quiet on an electrical one, I've noticed. But I did find a little bits of information now. I don't know if it's the same as what's happening here, but someone had a car, similar sort of problem. Nothing on the dash, windows weren't working, blah blah blah. They checked all the fuses inside the car, so the smaller ones. Go around there, Nathaniel. But apparently you've got in here, you've got the main sort of fuses, and it was one in here had blown, one of these big boys, 50, 80s, I can't remember which one. So I'm going to be checking those. I don't have replacements for those, I'll have to get some at some point ordered. But what actually happened, and I think it's possibly what's happened here, this car had an alarm fitted. And when I got the car, on the passenger seat there was the remnants of alarm, lots of wires and bits and pieces. And when I looked underneath where that panel's been taken off under the steering wheel, there's loads of loose wires laid around, so I need to tidy those up. I'm wondering if we've had a short and it's popped something in there. I kind of hope that's what it is, because if it's anything more than that, then we'll start to struggle really to figure out what's going on. But we can start from there and figure it out afterwards. After that, I think I might get the car up in here and just have a look underneath, just make a plan for this fuel pump. Probably about everything. I'm not sure if I'll get that far as getting it, but yeah, I'd like to. We've also got some other things to do as well, so over here, my dad's daily, his old bus, the Hyundai, is it Tuscan or Tucson? And it's got the aircon randomly just went off on it, and so it's going to get it recharged. But before we do, I was going to plug my computer in, which is over there, just make sure we've got no fault. It was weird how it went, it just stopped randomly as if I've got this a couple of years ago, a topped on RT Diag 600S. I'm going to plug that in, that's the first job of the day, and just make sure we've got no faults on the car. And then Grandad wants a hand with a couple of things around here, or Dad wants a hand with a couple of things around here. And then we'll get stuck into this, so we'll pick up again, I don't know, about 40 minutes or something like that when we get back to starting on this. Just start on the BMW Z3, still for sale as of Sunday morning. I've dropped the price again, twice now. If you're interested, get in touch. I need it gone as soon as possible, so I'm kind of open to offers, but I have not a ceiling, what's the ground. I kind of, you know, there's a limit as to how low I'll go on that car before I just say no and have a rethink. But until that car's sold, I don't want to spend any money on this out of my own pocket. I want to use the money from that car to spend on this, so I've got a bit of a control over how much I'm spending. So kind of, there's loads I can do on it, but I'm kind of a bit stuck until that car's gone. Right, should we have a look at this, the big white bus, and then go from there?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll catch up shortly, thank you.
Let's go.
Are we on?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Hi, good afternoon. Lovely day now, it's gorgeous, a little bit of wind, it's warm. I've been on and off with the car today. It's Sunday, it's probably about 1 o'clock I think, mate, something like that maybe, and we've been talking about, got one thing, I've been down to see someone I know about trying to get a tyre. I was hoping to get it today, but he hasn't got one, he's got one somewhere in a lockup, so hopefully tomorrow I'll have a tyre and we'll be able to maybe move this thing. I've been having a look at the bit of the rust along here, and it's actually not as bad. It needs quite a bit of work inside. We'll cover that in more detail when we get there, but the outside and the sill looks okay. I think that side's probably a little bit worse, but and the floor, as I thought, looks really good as well. I mean, that's resting now on an axle stand on its jacking point without much problem. We'll find out tomorrow if it's on its arse, we'll see. Right, I just wanted to show you something very quickly. So I've been having a look at the electrical fault. Oh, getting a bit nosy. Oh, nose. And it was my dad actually who spotted it, that these big fuses here, there's a 50, these ones here, tells you what they are, 50, 40, 80, 20, 120, 40. So the 120 had blown, and I've been trying to get it out. If you film around here and there, you'll be able to see, oh, don't touch that. If you just sort of look in here, come round a bit, that's it. So, and it's kind of literally fused in place. I mean, I've been pulling on that to try and pull it up. I don't know if they're doing the right thing. I've managed to get some of the others out and back in, but as I'm pulling this out, literally pulling the car up in the air, it's so tight. So I'm probably going to sit the fuse box up and have a little bit of a fiddle with that. Right, so the next thing, but while we had that like that, I thought, oh, I wonder if temporarily, very quickly, now we've created a what's the word I'm looking for? A line without a break in it, or those in a fuse, whether this affects anything inside the cabin. So let's try it. Come on, come on, mate. Is that the right key? Oh. Hold my weight on that axle stand. Right, come over here, mate. So, sorry for the sun. It was just dead yesterday, and when I was googling, it said about those fuses. We looked at, we found one, and hopefully we might have kind of solved our problem. Hey, come here. You just hold that.
Yes.
Right. So, if I turn the key, nothing there. You come over here, Nate. We've actually got. I can hear the power steering running. I've got an oil light on here. Oh, fans are suddenly working. Clock isn't. But I don't want to go all the way down. So it looks like we need a new fuse. But before we do a new fuse, or before we fit that fuse, I don't know how well you're going to be to see down here. There's just loads of little bits of those aren't connecting up. They go into something. I'm kind of okay with that. Apart from this one here, I need to try and figure out what that is. I don't know. Just need to trace it back and see where it's if it's like an afterthought. But there's loads of little bits in here that have been bodged in. I think probably as part of the alarm. And I'm just wondering if something's just caught on something metal and it's blown that fuse, that main fuse. But it's a big relief to figure out, you know, that we're heading in the right direction, because electrical problems are just horrible. They're just pure witchcraft. It's witchcraft, Nathan. Electrical problems, voodoo stuff. So I'm really chuffed. So I'm going to order the fuse next week. Hopefully the car will be gone. The other little car will be gone, and I'll have a little bit of money, and we'll get the fuel pump. So maybe next week we'll try and work through this, tidy up this electrical wiring, and get the car up in the air, and maybe start on the. I'll get my words fit. I'll get a sentence finished in a minute. Start on the fuel pump, but really chuffed about that we might have found our problem. I want to disconnect that because it's not ideal to have mole grips as a fuse. So we'll get all that disconnected, and I'll tell you what, while here, we'll have a quick look underneath there. So we do that. I'll just disconnect this so we don't have a fire. But really chuffed about that. I am super fantastic, as somebody might say. Take our fuse off. And I'm just going to that's not on properly, is it? There we go. Right, if I grab a big torch, Does that one work? Might do. Oh, it does work. You'll have to lay down for this, Nate, I'm afraid. Let me know. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Right.
If you can.
So, oh, well, thank you.
No problem.
I don't know how. I don't know, making a lot of difference, my thoughts. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that on camera, but it looks pretty good. I can see if you the other side sill, but the inside of the sills, wow, they look really good. Actually, a lot better than I thought. If you look along the edges of the sills here, really, really good. Unfortunate, I feel a bit of bubbling here. I've obviously got a hole here. Not quite sure what that is, so I'll cut that out. I might actually come down to about here. There's a drain hole there, and it's probably blocked up, and maybe that's what caused that hole. And then we've got our hole here. Now, I'll be honest, from here back over, it's not actually structural as such. So I think we've done all right. I think that side's a little bit worse, but certainly this passenger side and the floor, super chuffed. Now the other good thing as well, if I show you, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, which is hopefully good news for us, is these plastic covers. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them, are in place. Now they're probably all going to snap, the bolts on them, being a Japanese car. Most of those bolts are probably going to snap. But the fact that they're in place might protect everything above it and stop those more important bolts on the handbrake and the supports and things snapping, so we might get away with that. Yeah, she looks alright. I mean, even under there, a lot of surface rust, but just not bad at all. You got it, Nate?
Yes.
Yep. So, me and this car are back friends again now. That's what this means. Yesterday, when I kind of on top of the fuel pump, when I found that electrical problem, I was oh no. But now I've had a chance to have a look underneath, and hopefully we're heading in the right direction with the electrical fault, which would have just, that could have dragged on for months, and it still might. But in a little bit of progress, it does a lot to lift the spirits, doesn't it, Nathaniel?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Are your spirits lifted?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Look. Just point the camera on it and starts laughing. Stop laughing. Nutcase. So, I'm just going to show you Toyotas. I said in the last one, I've worked on Toyotas before. Now, if you've worked on Toyotas, you're going to make some new best friends. And best friend number one is this Plus Gas. If you can buy shares in Plus Gas before you start on a Toyota, because and then I'll show you what best friend number two. See what best friend number two is? It's over here. Come on, follow me. So Toyota best friend number two is, I'll find it. Crikey, what's going on in here? Is where's the big boy gone? He's going to be on map gas. Here. We should have one on the torch somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's kicking around. Best friend number two. Japanese cars. Best friend number three is going to be these things, which handle you out. Lots of drill bits. Number 4 and 5 are going to be your helicoil and your tap and die set. Mr. Tap and Die. So Mr. Tap and Die, I think of Mr. Tap and Die as Mr. Kidd and Mr. Wint from Diamonds Are Forever. I don't know why. strange. I'm just a bit weird like that. You're going to need all this now. Japanese cars. Let's go back up to the car. But I'm feeling inspired, mate, so I'm in a good mood. In a good, yeah. Now, if I look at this car, bear in mind it's 30 odd years old, and it's been stood for a long time. If I just, and it's got still got 108,000 miles in it. If I just open and shut that door, lovely, nice weight to it. I had the pressure washer on this yesterday, right round all these corners, not a leak. So the build of things, the materials, fantastic. Look at the interiors, everything. I know the bolster's a bit warm, but everything wears really well, and everything's really well made. And of course, Toyota, especially Toyota engines, are superb. You know, this car's been stood for ages. It turns over fine. I think though, so they use fantastic materials, and they're very well. They build these things very well, and economically build them, and they're so efficiently building them. But I think they buy the nuts and bolts from Temu in mass, because they're just going to snap. It's so frustrating. And my dad stood behind his granddad. Say hello, Dad. He's going to embarrass him.
Hello.
How much of a nightmare was it on those Mark 1s with all them snappy bolts? There was loads, wasn't there? Absolutely loads. So everything just snapped. So yeah, make friends with Plus Gas. And I think that's about it. We're going to wrap up shortly and head home. It's Sunday. I've got a few things to do, and then
The beautiful sunset.
it's lovely, isn't it? And we'll pick this up.
Yeah,
We'll pick
continue.
this up later. All right.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll edit. I'll get my words out. Nathan will edit out some of my waffle and nonsense, and I'm not trying to get this out today because it's only short, and it's a bit of an update. Are we gonna get this video out today, Nathaniel? Today's Sunday. Sunday, and the time is, it's Sunday the 2nd of November, 13:23. Do you think we'll be able to get this sort of, what is it, 20 minutes, 15-minute video out today?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe to 6 to 7. Maybe in 6 to 7 hours. Don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
Right, what do we say?
Subscribe. Konnichiwa.
I think Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, hello? Oh, alright. Is it the Japanese version of alright? I don't know.
I think so. I think it means bye.
I think Konnichiwa's hello, and arigato is bye, I think. Or thank you.
Doesn't gato mean cat?
I don't know.
Or is that
Anyway.
in Spanish?
We're diverting off from the car. We'll catch up soon. Arigato or konnichiwa, whichever one it is. And no doubt got the wrong way around. And hopefully the Z3 will go and we'll be able to get a few bits for this to get it moving along. Catch up soon.
Yes.
Make sure to like and subscribe and comment on things. Yes, mate. Right, see you later.
Subscribe.